Hi everybody, here's Krystian from Teamworkcast, and salad is delicious.
I'm also Krystian from Teamworkcast, but I don't like salad.
You are my alter ego. This is Netrunner with Teamworkcast. This is the 21st of September. This is a private draft tournament. And this is the final game of this entire tournament. I'm playing against Frank. Whoever wins this game wins the tournament.
TV's Frank. Come on, man. Just say you win, Krystian.
The problem is I'm playing as a runner, and as we already realized, the runners are severely handicapped in generally Netrunner these days, but especially in draft right now. Have we seen a runner win this in this tournament yet?
I think that you won at least once.
Oh yeah, I won once against runner as a runner. That's indeed. So we saw one win as a runner, but otherwise, the last time I played as a runner, I was killed by Plush. Oh, Plush. My heart reaches out to you, Plush. Even though you killed me, I don't blame you. I'm basically like Vin Diesel in Find Me Guilty. Your family, Plush.
I love you!
Alright, we begin the game. I'm playing, of course, as the Mask, and Frank is playing as the Shadow, and he does immediately a celebrity gift, and of course there's a snare on his hand. And I'm checking, what's that? That's a Merlin or something? Stuff.
It's one of those cards for that game called Netrunner or something. I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah, Frank is playing Grail Eyes.
Oh man, I've always wanted to play a Grail deck. I just haven't been able.
So if I lose the game, then the strength of schedule will decide who wins the tournament. So Frank then installs a card in front of his HQ R&D. Drawing a card, Triumph of Contact. Wow, Nick.
Well, I guess if you're gonna play it for maximum possible risk, this would be the turn to play it on.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a cloak.
The only time you'll ever see stealth cards used, kids. Just keep paying attention.
These days they are not quite as uncommon. And Cloak is certainly a good choice here, because Cloak will fuel any kind of stealth card. So it doesn't matter what kind of breaker I get out, it will fuel it. And of course, it is not just the stealth. You have to keep in mind, you can also pay other breakers for this. Not just the stealth breakers. So, you know, it can still fuel a regular breaker. Frank is thinking a lot here right now.
I'm surprised he didn't run on his hand.
Yeah, I saw what he has. I saw that he doesn't have any agendas, and I just saw he has a snare. So the best thing that can happen is I run into a snare and die. Yay, me.
You've done a good job.
I'd rather set up and make sure I have the breakers later on when he starts scoring his stuff, because obviously this is draft, so there is no fast advance. You have to keep this in mind. There is no way he can fast advance stuff. So if I can get into an external server, I'm good.
Server.
And oh, look, and see, Frank doesn't even care about securing his HQ. He focuses rather on the external server. And I know, like, I can get in a server, so I play is that Gambit? Something Gambit. What's the name of the card? I never saw that card in play.
Man, you were there. You were there.
Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit. So the idea is the card I choose gets 3 advancement tokens, and I get 2 credits for each advancement token I put on a card. The caveat is I cannot access this card this turn, but whatever. I'm just thinking it's not an agenda. Frank
what a strange...
wow. Yeah, it's strange, right? But it's an economy card, whatever. I play all economy cards in the world. Frank does a green level clearance and hedge fund, and doesn't do anything else. So that went well, because if that was an agenda, he would have scored it already, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm saying, like, let's continue. Let's keep on putting advancement counters on that card.
Wow.
Yeah, so now we have 6 advancement counters on that card. and I'm filthy rich out of this.
It's going to be one of the agendas that you can overscore, and you've basically given him the game.
That would have been hilarious. But yeah, I'm committed to it right now. Then I'm drawing a card. And just uncaring the world. Oh yeah, and also of course I get my credits from the Triumph because Triumph is important and I have to discard. Oh, forced activation order. A bad thing to discard. Forge activation order, not forced. Oh! So he plays targeted marketing. It's a current that he has to name a card, and if I play that card, he gets 10 credits. He names the card Overmind.
Oh.
So if I play an Overmind, he gets 10 credits.
Man. You know,
and we're both giggling about. Oh no! And then he advanced that thing. Did he advance? Oh, he advanced that card. And I'm like, whoa! This really causes troubles for me right now. He voluntarily advances the card. I voluntarily put 6 advancement tokens on in the first place. And then I play a dagger. So now I have cloak and dagger. That's the combo here. So I can break sentries now.
Nice. It's also one of my favorite movies.
Cloak and Dagger, that's a movie?
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
Interesting.
It's about a kid in San Antonio who gets a video game cartridge and it has Russian secrets on it.
Discarding a Parisia there. A very good card there. Underplayed card, one of those underplayed cards. Every shaper is like importing like Imp. You can just play a Parisia, whatever. Just save the influence for something better.
Queen's Gambit.
All right, and then we have a silencer, so that's great. My dagger has all the sentry. Hey, and I run on R&D, and that's the perfect thing for me to break right now.
Turnabout is Tsurugi.
I'm getting through here with credits and sentry and my stealth credits. See a card, but it's nothing of importance there. Of course, it's still a little bit expensive right now, but yeah, I'm getting the. Frank has to look up. I mean that's obvious for draft games. You're gonna have to look at all those cards because they are unusual.
Yeah, otherwise somebody might play a Garrote where they shouldn't have.
You're still sour about this. I still won the game. Whatever. Ice cover.
No, it's just it's low hanging fruit, and I am not proud.
Hey, ice cover. You liked that card when Plush played it.
Oh, I do. It's a good card. I like it.
Yeah, it's good. Of course, it doesn't help me at all. But it actually does help me. I don't have to spend the stealth credit to. Oh, do I? What is the Tsurugi's strength? It's 2 or 1?
It is a 2.
Ah, too bad. Because if it was 1, then I wouldn't have to even pump the dagger to break it. So we're speculating what kind of card there could be, and we're saying like, what if Frank drafted a Grendel Refinery?
Oh, that would be amazing.
You would have monies for days. Like, how many advancement counters are on there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 advancement counters. Oh man. What do you think it is, Nick?
I think it's Cerebral Overrider.
But why would I mean? If there were 6 on there already, then if I run into it, I'm already dead. It doesn't matter if he. Why would he advance? You know,
to make you wonder.
Whew, and so the Frank is installing. He's securing his R&D even more a little bit. He thinks that the. I guess I thought the card he installed there was the snare I saw. But obviously it's not the snare because he advanced it, right?
Yeah.
And it must have been something that he drawn afterwards because I haven't seen anything that could be advanced on his hand. Now running on his R&D, a little bit of a dangerous thing. Oh, interesting. So it's a rainbow.
It is the brightest rainbow I have ever seen.
Yeah, it's a bit of a glare going on. Trust us, it's a rainbow. But it stops me a little bit because I don't have enough credits to get through both of those. Or at least I could, but it would be very, very prohibitive to see just one card. I guess it could. I could. I'm not sure if I could. Oh, I can't because. Oh yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I would have to pump both both stealth credits to. Yeah, it would be difficult. I gotta find another breaker.
Wearing a Stark shirt.
Yeah. I'm
Winter
with Team Stark. What is your favorite Game of Thrones house?
I like. Oh, it's not the reindeer.
Baratheon.
Baratheons, yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay, so Frank installs advance in this different server he has there.
Huh.
Huh.
He is trying to trick you, sir. He is trying to trick you.
Sure gamble.
My favorite part of this entire game is the Come At Me Bro HQ.
Torch! MVP for everybody in this
Flame on!
tournament, apparently.
Flame on!
Alright.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Alright, so I'm running there and oh damn! Oh damn! It is Thomas Haas. And he uses the Thomas Haas right away, so he gets all those credits that he had on there, like 20 credits. And then that's a Merlin.
Das ist ein Codegate.
Ooh.
So that's a Grail Ice. It's a code gate.
Und der kriegt noch eine Trash-Programm-Routine.
Das hat 2 Subroutinen jetzt.
It says 2 subroutines, but I can break it no problem with my torch. And then I continue running. And there's a toll booth.
Das ist jetzt Strecke 4. Weil es ja Eiskabel gekauft wurde. Ich verliere schon mal 3.
And I'm losing 3 credits.
That is quite the
And then I'm breaking it 1 credit with a torch because it says strength -1 and I get the... I want to score in the archives, but it's not in the archives. So I get the Hades fragment, Nick. I get the Hades fragment.
Ooh. Man, I don't think anybody... Well, no, wait, you scored one of your fragments.
Unbedingt den Code gleich.
I scored 1 fragment and 1 bit game last game.
Yeah. I think you're the only time... I think all the other times we've seen fragments in these games, it has been stolen.
Fragments are amazing. The only problem is that you can only have 1 of those because then otherwise I would put my deck full of like Eden fragments.
There's such a honeypot though.
Oh man, I'm so relieved that I mean it's bad because he gets 20 credits. That's pretty good, but I'm so relieved it wasn't something worse. It could have been so much worse, right?
Yeah, it could have been terrible. Deja vu.
Deja vu, but I'm taking it back because he wants to res the Sandu in the server with a Merlin, and then I get the Queen's Gambit back, playing the Queen's Gambit on that new card. Whatevs.
Might as well. Who would have known? Super effective.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever, bro.
Ich aktiviere den nicht.
He explicitly tells that he doesn't activate the card that I just advanced. I'm running on R&D. We get through the R&D, and I didn't see a card, but it's nothing.
It's like an Eli.
Not sure what it was, but it's not something I... Oh yeah, I could have won the game right there, you know.
Yeah, you could have won. You could have been a contender. You are a contender, right?
He gave me a chance. That's the most important thing. I mean, again, he advances it. Frank.
TV's Frank.
Seriously now.
You are a genius.
Frank is incredible. That's why this his nightmare scenario for playing Queen's Gambit.
Just throwing out advancement counters all willy-nilly.
Oh, he does score. Oh! It was just an agenda. It could have been worse. 3-point agenda. It's a executive retreat. We had it in a game recently. Remember, Nick?
No.
Okay. So anyway, he shuffles back his hand into his R&D, and then he can put a counter on that, and you can use the counter to get 5 new cards.
Oh, now I remember.
But the current gets trashed, so that's nice. Because it got trashed last time I scored the card, the Hades fragment.
So you inadvertently gave him half of the game. You could have had that game. That game could have been yours.
I know, but I got the credits to run on the R&D, so that could have gotten me the credit. So look at, I could do a second Chime of Contact, and I use it immediately.
Wow, nice.
Two Chime of Contacts. If he gets a tag on me, he can kill me right there.
Yeah.
But
You're
I'm
playing with fire, which I appreciate.
But there was no Scorch Earth in this draft pack, so I'm thinking people didn't draft towards it specifically. Like, I just have to be careful not to get a tag like I did against Bruges. So now I'm getting...
Get through Arnd.
I'm doing the maths to how to get through this. I'm getting 2 recurring credits so I can... Oh, getting a... Oh, no! It's an agenda, but it's a House of Knives.
House of Knives.
Doing it again. I want to see another card. What was an archer, I think.
Yeah.
But you know, will Frank sacrifice his
a 3-point agenda? Are you nuts?
Yeah, that would be
House
crazy,
of Knives,
right?
maybe.
On the other hand, like there is no very little recursion in our decks. I guess I have the deja vu, right? But yeah, it's weird. Okay, installing card in there.
I guess I'm a pocket Stannis fan.
Stannis the Manus.
Stannis the Menace, yeah.
People love Stannis these days, especially the guys who watch the TV series. Because
Well, he's just such a doof, and you can't help but like, is he accidentally going to win?
Yeah.
So it's sort of like you like him because why not?
The only reason why I love the Starks is Maisley Williams.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Now she's gonna go off and become amazing.
Yeah.
And Brian's
Alright.
not even gonna be in the next season. Oh man.
All right, getting those 4 credits, Triumph credits. I have 2 contacts in my Mafia. I'm like, if the Mafia betrays, if I betrayed him, ooh, Zuna Soul Shipping, I think is the name of the card.
What?
Yeah. The only reason I drafted this is because I never saw this card before. It wasn't spoiled or anything. It's every turn I get a credit on this. When I get tagged, the cards get trashed. But anytime I can trash it and get the credits from this card, or trash it or click for it. I'm not exactly sure.
It's place 1 credit shipping when your turn begins. Take all credits from Zone of Soul shipping for a click.
Yeah.
Trash if you are tagged.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just I get a click every turn basically.
Yeah. Just never stim hack.
But I can't get tagged. So I think we see a sure hedge fund there from Frank. Frank thinking about what to discard there. I'm still missing a barrier breaker. I hope I will see the cat soon.
I love you, cat.
Third click, run on his hand. Yeah, it's a quandary. At this point, why did he even bother, man?
At least, yeah, at this point, I guess you would... It's possible that he doesn't have the snare anymore.
I'm actually using the cloak credits to break this. Oh, rotor turret. Ooh. I'm getting the second Triumph now. I learned from my last game I really want to have some clicks before I run, just in case I run into an EG 2.0. Because if I run into an EG 2.0 and I get the tag, I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he exchanges that card and sells something else in there.
Uh-oh. I think he probably exchanged it for the snare.
Yeah, I'm thinking that was a snare that he installed there.
Yeah. Or is that the snare? Oh, man, this guy is tricky.
Man, I guess I can always run an Arcus to find out, right?
No.
No, that would be... That's something a pussy would do.
A cat, you mean?
Yeah, a black cat. Oh man, advancing it twice. Oof.
He's just
Frank.
asking for it. Ask it.
Frank
That
is
must be
just
one
slapping
hell
my
of an
face.
ice. There's a wall right there.
Yeah,
There's a
what kind of ice? I guess it's a barrier, right?
Yeah.
That's why I love the draft. Everything boils down to, does he have the barrier breaker or not? I have to run it.
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh.
I don't even know what that is.
Dann hast du jetzt auch keinen Vorteil.
Oh man.
Ah ne, stimmt gar nicht. Der macht nur 2 Net Damage.
So this is I don't know, Galahad I think is the name. So it's a barrier and it does end the run, but he also exposes a 2 net damage Grail Ice to give me 2 net damage. I cannot get in there. I don't have a barrier breaker. I run on one more time on R&D, but it's not an agenda, and he wins the game. He wins the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Way to go, TV's Frank and Krystian.
Well done,
I'm sad.
Frank.
I will avenge you.
No, you shouldn't be sad because I actually won the tournament.
Oh, you did?
Yes, because the strength of schedule counts, and I guess my strength of schedule was the best. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I even had the most points. And Frank was just, you know...
Black Cat was like 5 cards down?
Yeah. But this was the first tournament I actually won, Nick. The first tournament.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me as well. Still, some of the games could have gone better. Again, drafting, very, very fun. I had a blast with those cards. Those are amazing. I really hope we will draft on the next draft pack soon, because this is something I really recommend. It really makes you consider cards you would never play otherwise. I mean, Queen's Gambit was exciting, Nick.
Yeah, and weird, but fun.
Yeah. So if you have the opportunity to ever play a draft, you should just take the opportunity. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It's so much better than everything else.
So much better than everything else. No one will say anything about that.
No, nobody. Except from those people who will hack the planet.
Hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car.
Shit on me.
Oh, I love you, Nick.